Hi there and welcome back to another video. Today is actually a very special day and a very special video that I'm making today, because today is the last video that I'm making here in my old apartment and my old office. Now you can probably hear that there is quite a bit of an echo in the audio, and that's simply because my apartment is pretty much empty right now. Everything is packed into boxes. In about an hour, the movers will be here to bring all the furniture to the other apartment that I will be able to move in next week. So with all the moving going on, it was really hard to find the time to make a video for you guys this week. So I came up with a very short video about an app that I'm using on a very regular basis, and the app is called Field Monitor. And what this app does and how it can help you in your filmmaking process, that's what we'll look at right now. So the Field Monitor app is like a remote control for your Panasonic and Sony cameras. It works on your iPhone or your Android phone, and what it basically does, it gives you control over the settings of your camera. And this is particularly useful if you're shooting by yourself. You don't have someone standing behind the camera as you're shooting your content and communicating or talking into the camera. So with this app, you can basically just have your phone with you. Make sure that you connect Wi-Fi to the camera beforehand, which is very simple. You just activate Wi-Fi on your camera. After that, you go into the settings menu of your phone and search for the appropriate Wi-Fi network there. Once that's done, you can then open the Field Monitor app and connect to the camera. Once you've done that, you will then find the mirrored image of your camera on your phone. So you'll see exactly what the camera is filming. And what's also cool, you can adjust a lot of the settings and the parameters of the camera straight on your phone without even having to reach out to the camera. So you can play around and adjust the f-stop. You can make it brighter, you can make it a little darker if you wish to. You can also adjust your shutter speed. You can crank that up or bring it down, but as you probably know, you should keep it somewhere around 180 degrees or double your frame rate that you're shooting. Then you can also change the ISO. You can bring that up a little bit, or you can bring it down as you desire. And you can also change the white balance. So you've got your white balance settings there. You can change them to the different settings that you've got pre-programmed into your camera. Let's go back to what we've had before. There we go. So another very cool feature about this app is that you can actually use it to set your focus through the app. So if you move around, or even at the beginning to set your focus correctly at the very beginning of your shoot, you can use the app. Even if you change your distance to the camera in between or during the shoot, like for example now, and I'm not in focus anymore, by just pressing the autofocus button, it will then automatically focus to the subject that you've defined. If I'm moving back again, out of focus, pressing that button again, and I should be back in focus. This has been a very useful feature for me, and I use it pretty much on every single video that I make here for my YouTube channel, because I don't have anyone sitting behind the camera and being able to adjust the focus, the exposure, all these things for me. So having the app and being able to sit here, talk to the camera and just adjust all the settings as I go has been immensely useful for me. These are the main reasons why I use this app. Now obviously there's other things that you can do in this app too. With a simple push of a button, you can actually bring up your scopes. You can bring up your vector scope, you can bring up your waveform, you can bring up your histogram. All these things can be shown on the screen, and you've got different ways of how you want to show these things. You can also just define to see one of them, none of them, all, or several of them at the same time, which can be very useful and very handy again if you're filming, for example, with cameras that don't have a flip out screen. So that way you've got your scopes on the screen of your phone and you can track them and make sure that you're not overexposed, that your color is correct, all the important things that you need to track while you're filming. Now the Field Monitor app is not a free app, it costs a little bit of money, but it's, in my opinion, fairly cheap. It's 20 bucks if you buy it in the Apple Store. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you guys want to check the app out, feel free to do so. Quick disclosure here guys, this is not a sponsored video, this is not an affiliate link that I'm placing down in the comment section, so I'm not making any money out of this. I'm just giving you the information about this app because I'm thinking that this is a immensely important and useful tool, especially if you're working by yourself and you don't have assistance behind the camera. This app can make your life a lot easier. I cannot count how many times I have screwed up just on the focus when I wasn't using the app, trying to get the focus correct and not getting it correct in the end. With this app, it has never happened again. So I can highly recommend this app. Go and check it out if you want to. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was a little useful to you, maybe even a little entertaining. The next video that will come out next week will be shot in my new apartment and my new office, and I'm very much looking forward to giving you a tour of that once it's all set up and ready to go. And last but not least, if you've liked that video, please do not forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel for more content like this coming up in the future. Thank you very much for watching. I'll go backpacking and I will see you next week. Oh.